WWE have begun teasing the return of Cody Rhodes. Tommaso Ciampa forms a new tag team on Raw, and we've got injury updates on Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Madcap Moss, so stay tuned. Last night on Raw, WWE making several allusions to the return of one Cody Rhodes. So first of all, The Miz. I mean, people thought that he was teasing the return of Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber. That didn't happen. We'll talk about that a little bit more shortly. But he made several references that sounded like teases for Cody, including emphasizing that his WrestleMania partner would be dashing. It's Logan Paul. It's Logan Paul. WWE also including that dashing reference in a tweet via their official Twitter account. Now, you might be thinking, Adam, you've shortchanged us here. Is that it? No, more Cody Rhodes teases. Later on in Raw, Edge essentially calling out the entire WWE locker room to step up to the challenge of facing him at the Showcase of the Immortals. He made references to AJ Styles, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Cody Rhodes himself. And then WWE tweeting out, "There's no smoke or mirrors about it." Do you get it?
Just a little bit.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Edge is ready to make more WrestleMania magic this year. Now, AJ Styles has been desperate for that match with Edge for some time now. I personally think that that's the match that we're going to get. Would you be up for Edge versus Cody?
If Cody's going to come back in and, just a huge shift in character, and I don't know, like if he was to come in as a massive heel, maybe? And
he's already a massive heel. He's a bastard.
You know what I mean. But I don't know, if not, and we're still going to go with AJ versus Edge, but then maybe we can also have AJ versus Cody.
But the fact that he's calling out absolutely everybody, just give him more. None of those people are doing anything. Stick them all in there. Big multi-man match.
Jackie Gator.
I haven't run a gauntlet. Jackie Gator.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. There you go. So WWE, it looks, I don't think they would be doing this if Cody wasn't coming. Obviously, we didn't see him last night. Maybe he'll come back out of Mania.
That's what he was saying as well. There was no way that he was going to come back and be immediately inserted into a slot tagging with Miz. Not to disrespect Miz in any way, but...
No, it'd be daft. What a waste of money.
It was such a waste of money, so yeah.
Speaking of waste of money, it was indeed Logan Paul who was revealed as the Miz's tag team partner. He will, of course, team with the Miz to take on the Mysterios at the granddaddy of them all. Miz referring to Paul as a pioneer and celebrity, as well as somebody who comes from a fighting family.
And he's got this crypto, guys. He's got this new crypto that's going to blow up, right? And you just got to put all of your money in it. You can only buy it from LoganPaul.com.
That's right. Cult coin as well, coming very soon. So Logan and the Miz leaving Rey and Dominic laying on the ground at the end of their segment after shoving them into the ring post before hitting a pair of skull-crushing finales. You excited for this one? Sweet. It seems like Miz always gets these celebrity matches, doesn't he? They really trust him. He's a good guy to do it because he's got the mainstream appeal as well, because he does the reality stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Dancing with the Stars and all that.
Past in reality TV before WWE. I guess maybe he understands that mindset a little better of somebody coming in.
Yeah, for sure. Finn Balor returning to Raw last night, a man that we hadn't seen on WWE TV since losing to Austin Theory all the way back on January the 17th. But he didn't really come alone. A new tag team has been formed. This is an interesting one. He's formed a new team with Tommaso Ciampa. It doesn't look like this is going to necessarily be long term. So during a backstage segment, they said, let's start the road to WrestleMania together, standing shoulder to shoulder. But before the match happened as well, there was a tag match against the Dirty Dogs. Yeah. An NXT video package aired, sort of hyping the match with Ciampa and Ziggler. So this is all to do with the new thing that WWE have got going on, where they send main roster stars over to NXT. We saw it with AJ doing the thing with Grayson Waller. Ziggler's now over there, and Ciampa, it's a weird one to choose Ciampa as being that NXT guy who gets to go with the main roster, but maybe this is setting up a feud.
Appeal, though, maybe the broader appeal of pretty much everybody knows Ciampa, right? If they're into wrestling, so
but you would think that they would sort of reserve that for new faces like Grayson Waller, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just nice to see WWE doing something, cross promotion.
Oh, I like it
with NXT. It just took them destroying NXT entirely to get there.
Excellent. Ciampa scheduled to face Ziggler on NXT tonight. I think that should be a great match. Yeah, really looking forward to that. I don't think Ciampa is too long for NXT. I would imagine. We've been saying this for about 5 years now.
He's on a 22-year deal.
Yeah, right. He's said before that he doesn't want to leave NXT, but he's really done everything there is to do, and has done that for a long time, actually.
And Ziggler's just such a good fit for NXT.
Ziggler in NXT is great.
I mean, really more of that maybe in future for me. I quite like the idea of people going down to kind of be.
Well, apparently that's the plan, and they need eyes on NXT 2.0.
They need eyes on Level Up.
They need eyes on Level Up as well. We are going to finish this video with some injury updates on Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Madcap Moss. Obviously, Lashley was taken out of the Elimination Chamber. McIntyre, it was his first singles match back since returning from injury. Yeah. And Madcap Moss almost killed himself as well with that Alabama slammer.
Jesus.
Really, really rough stuff. So this is, we gave a bit of an update yesterday, but this is a bit of further information. First of all, Bobby Lashley was in Birmingham, Alabama yesterday.
I'm not going to say it properly like the Americans do.
Bobby Lashley.
No.
What do you mean? Birmingham, Alabama. Yesterday, getting his shoulder looked at. As we noted yesterday, it does look like he's going to require surgery and is expected to be out for 4 months, thus missing WrestleMania. So hopefully, he recovers soon. It's good to see that he is now getting the attention that he's travelled to the medical facility to get looked at, but it looks like we won't be seeing Bobby Lashley on our screens, at least in a wrestling capacity, anytime soon. Drew McIntyre, who looked absolutely great at Elimination Chamber, but as I said, it's his first singles outing since taking some time off due to those neck issues. He's said to be feeling absolutely fine, so that's really good to hear.
Yep.
But Madcap Moss, I said but like it's going to be bad news. It's not bad news here. Madcap Moss, who really took the brunt of it, on his head and neck.
It's just the worst, and the fact they kept going to the replay of it.
Yeah, right.
Like, here's a reverse angle. Here with his side on. Look at his neck compressed.
They must have been immediately confident that he was absolutely fine, because if that, it could have been career ending
very quickly.
Yeah, he did, and like Baron Corbin dragging him out. Yeah, really
started going for a run around the ring. Yeah,
and then he just got straight back in it. Anyway, Madcap Moss will reportedly be checked out again following that scary bump that he took, which is really good, because it was said that he was feeling fine immediately after the bout, but it's good that they're checking on him again, and we'll monitor him, I guess, moving forward. And you know what? I hope we don't see him wrestle on this week's SmackDown.
Maybe just give it a week or two.
Do a Corbin match and just have him on the outside or something like that.
Yeah, because he can still be there and he can still entertain without having to necessarily get physical for now.
I think their partnership is ridiculously entertaining.
Yeah.
They're really good, aren't they? You're a Corbin fan as well, aren't you?
I'm a fan of Corbin. I'm not ashamed to say it anymore.
No.
I am a Corbinite.
Yeah, right. No, he's been great, and you know what? I really hope they build to this WrestleMania match nicely, because they need to do something big. They need some crazy stip in there, or some big storyline piece to get them there, because otherwise people aren't really going to care that much about Drew versus Corbin, which is reportedly the planned WrestleMania match. I think it could be really good. Yeah. Drew's going to win it and everything, because Corbin always loses.
But now that we know Madcap Moss is also made out of Stretch Armstrong material, apparently. Nothing can stop them.
Maybe they do a handicap match. I don't know. I'm genuinely looking forward to it, and consider me a massive Moss head now. Like I've said about 50 times in videos over the last couple of days. So that is it from us. We will be back with another news video very shortly. You can tune in to myself on Twitter tonight. I'm excited about this one, right? Doing something a little bit different.
Twitter,
not just watching... Twitch. Sorry, I'm off Twitter.
I'm done. Streaming?
No, I'm on Twitch tonight, and I'm having my mind read by a legit America's Got Talent bloke, Peter Antonio, right?
Are you comfortable with having your mind read?
There's a lot of dark stuff in there. On stream, live, via Zoom. Yeah. This isn't a pre-record. We're not rolling VT. I'm having my mind read by this absolute legend, and I'm so excited about it. 6 p.m, twitch.tv/Cultaholic. You can look up Peter Antonio, go and give him a subscribe as well, because he's taken time out of his busy schedule to do this, and you can explore my mind tonight on Twitch, kicking off at 6. And
we
Peter
should make you a nice,
elegant,
like Darren Brown style poster today.
Oh, I like that.
That's what we should do.
God, let's waste the day doing that. All right, we will see you in a bit. Take care. Goodbye.